Do you ever feel like your morning routine or some ritual or routine you have around your creative practice is becoming more of a superstition, more of a stressor than something that actually helps ground you and helps you be creative in the world? If that's the case, you are definitely not alone. I've been there. I think most people who have tried to do rituals of some kind have been there. And I'm going to tell you today what you actually need instead of like a 12-step morning routine. If you're new here or if you're not, hi, I'm Casey. I write cozy rom-coms about catching flights and feelings. And over here on YouTube, I am sharing simple, practical advice to help keep you and me calm and creative. So if you've ever tried to incorporate more routine or ritual into your life, and especially into your creative practice, maybe you've seen people talking about this before, right? Like creating a ritual around your writing might help you, take it more seriously, might help you honor it more, or starting your day with a nice grounding morning routine might be just the way to, accomplish all of your dreams and all of your goals. And I think often we find this, right? When we have one great day where like we get up early and let's say we meditate, we journal, we set some intentions, we do some yoga, we drink a big glass of lemon water, we say gratitude, we do all these, like maybe we had a list of 10 things and we're like, we're going to do all those 10 things. And then we go on and we have a great day, right? And so in that mindset, we go, I have to do these same things every day. And very quickly, these rituals that were all helpful grounding practices become a list of things that we have to check off. We have to do them all in order to have a great day. And if we don't have a great day, it's because we didn't do those things. So I would call that not so much a routine or a ritual, but a list of superstitions, right? It becomes something like, if I don't journal, I'm not going to have a good day. If I don't journal, there's going to be unearthed junk in my head that's going to mess up the rest of my day. What am I going to do about this? So the challenge that I have for myself, for anyone watching this, is to simplify beyond the point of where you think you need to simplify, right? Like maybe you hear me talking about this and you say, oh, of course, like having a 10-step morning routine is way too much. I'm just going to do 3 pages of journaling every day, morning pages. And I'm not judging you if you're saying that, because I've been there. I am a big believer in morning pages. We all know I love the artist's way, and I think 3 pages of morning pages is great, is awesome, is wonderful. But the problem is, in this moment, as you're saying, I'm going to do 3 pages every single day, no matter what, you're in a certain energy level right now where that feels doable to you. You will not be in that energy level every single day. And so when a day comes that you don't have that energy level and you don't do the 3 pages, then boom, the superstition can kick in again, because that's why you're not going to have a good day, because you didn't do as many pages as you were supposed to do. Another example, you might say, I'm going to meditate for 10 minutes a day, because 10 minutes, that's not much. That's perfectly doable. That's perfectly reasonable. But there's going to be a morning when you're going to be in a hurry. You're going to oversleep. You're going to be rushing out the door and you're going to say, I didn't have time for my 10 minutes of meditation and now I'm going to have a bad day. And it's so natural for us to think these things, right? I didn't do this, therefore, ... Whether there is actually a connection or it's just self-fulfilling prophecy, I have an opinion of which one it actually is. I think it's a reality that we are creating, right? By saying like, oh, this isn't going to go well. So my challenge is, when you say what you think the minimum is, I think 10 minutes is the minimum, I think 3 pages is the minimum, I would say go even smaller. If you think 3 pages every day is the secret, is your recipe for a grounded, productive, wonderful day, I would challenge you, take it all the way down to like 1 line, maybe even 1 word. If you think 10 minutes is what you need for a solid, morning routine of meditation, what if it's just 3 deep breaths, or maybe even 1? I think the point with this is to challenge ourselves to do the smallest unit possible of a truly aligned, meaningful practice, instead of a larger unit of a going through the motions practice, right? Like I can get all the way through 3 pages of journaling, but if none of it is going deep, none of it is being honest with myself, then it really was truly just what we called in school busy work. If I sit there for a 10-minute meditation practice, but my mind is going all over the place and I'm not really trying to bring it back because the point is to sit there for 10 minutes, then again, it's a form of busy work. So if I can instead just actually like close my eyes, get a little bit grounded, get a little bit centered, take 1 deep breath where I actually feel the air come into my lungs. I notice it. I notice what's present for me. I slowly let it out. And I can honestly check in with myself and say, okay, where am I right now? What is here? What is present for me? Same with the journaling. Maybe it's just one line where I'm writing an honest intention for the day or an honest check-in of how I'm feeling. Maybe it's one word. Maybe it's one word describing how I'm feeling today, where I really honestly ask myself, hey, what's present? What am I feeling? Am I feeling anxious? Okay, then I'm going to write that down because that's what I'm feeling. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. I'm not going to say empowered every single day. Empowered, productive, energized, like the things I think I should say. I'm going to notice what's present. Okay, I think that's what I'm feeling. And all of these other practices, they are all valuable. They can all serve a purpose. We can add them all back in as needed. But I think we always need to be aware that there is a tendency, a natural tendency within us to go, okay, well, if I did this and this and this and this and had a great day, then I should always need to do this and this and this and this. We're sort of like professional athletes then, where we go, oh, I was wearing those socks when I won the big game. Well, I guess I have to wear them every day. So the bottom line in all of this, what I'm challenging you to do is to notice for yourself what creates peace and not pressure in your life and focus on that. Bring in the peace. Release the pressure, let go of the pressure giving things, especially if you're the one putting them on yourself. Like, you don't need to do that to yourself. You can be a little more compassionate. You can be a little more loving and see what sort of difference that makes for you, for your day, for your creative practice, for your output, all of that. If you want more of these sorts of tips and practical advice about creating calm and creativity in your life, make sure to stick around. I'm creating these videos regularly, as well as documenting my own journey through trying to ground myself as I become a full-time creative. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you again here soon.